Hi YouTube, today I'm just going to do something a little bit different. I'm reviewing today a fragrance, a cologne that I've bought online, and I'll show you guys. The brand is called Demeter Fragrance Library, and so they advertise themselves as basically being scents that are more simple and subtle scents. It has here that it's singular, simple, subtle scents each day, everywhere. So yeah, they're more everyday sort of scents that's intended to be worn every day, and they're more subtle sort of scents. They're not so overpowering and strong. This is the first sort of cologne that I've tried from them. I thought I'd give it a go because I happened upon them just searching for just a scent online, which was particularly the smell of rainwater, which is one of my favourite smells. I really enjoy the fresher sort of scents, like I mentioned in the past. So yeah, I wanted a sort of cologne that would have a scent of rainwater. I was just looking around on the internet to see if there was any sort of brands that offered that, and I happened upon this one, Demeter Fragrance Library. And yeah, to be honest, I have nothing but good things to say about this scent here. This particular scent that I have is called Petrichor. So basically, Petrichor, basically the way that they explain it is Petrichor is the smell of earthy grass after it has been rained upon. So basically, if you imagine a field of grass, basically after a thunderstorm or after rain, and you know that really earthy ozone scent, that's basically what this scent is, Petrichor. They do have other scents, which I'm really excited to try as well, and we'll be purchasing them soon. They have a rain scent, and they have a wet garden scent, and they also have a thunderstorm scent, which I'm really excited to try all of those, because as I mentioned, yeah, the smell of rainwater is one of my favourite smells, the ozone scent. So for this one here, it's very very good. Like for me, it's my favorite smell. So it's very similar to what it claims to be. This cologne, Petrichor. I really do have that nostalgic sort of scent of walking out onto a freshly mowed grass, or not even freshly mowed, just a field of grass. And after a thunderstorm or before the rains have come, that smell of moisture in the air, it definitely does have that scent. To me, it's got the notes of... it's very hard to explain this scent because it's a complex smell. But yeah, basically the way I explained it, the best way to explain it is a field of grass that's just been rained upon. And it's very... very picturesque of that. It definitely conjures up that picture in my mind, and I think if you guys like those sort of scents, those fresher sort of scents, like the smell of rainwater, like the smell of earthy sort of grass moisture, you'll definitely appreciate that scent. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this one, Petrichor, Demeter Fragrance Library. It's become my favourite cologne to use. I've been using it a lot lately, and even though the bottle looks almost full, yeah, I have been using it every day. I only put 1 or 2 sprays because it's a lighter scent. It really... I don't want it to overpower the office that I work in, so basically just a few sprays. Yeah, and it's quite nice. It's quite nice and light. I could also imagine mixing this with... they also offer the rain smell, as I mentioned. I might eventually buy their other products as well and try them together. Apparently, they recommend to do that as well if you want to have a more complex sort of aroma. So, for example, you could spray that one, the smell of the wet grass, with the thunderstorm or with the rain, and you could have the smell of, yeah, basically a rainstorm, yeah, on grass, something along those lines. But yeah, definitely recommended, guys. If like I mentioned, if you like those lighter sort of smells. For this scent, so basically, I rate it pretty highly. Like like I mentioned, it's become my favorite cologne scent. I would rate this a 9 out of 10. For me, it's almost a perfect scent. It's not perfect, but it's almost a perfect scent in my eyes. And I really do appreciate the effort that they've put in to try and match the scent of what I can imagine it would smell like if it was extracted into a cologne form. Basically, the way that the way that the scent is explained is pretty much exactly the way that it is.